So, this idea of racehorse to gracehorse, you know what occurred to me this last week? A racehorse, if we're going to use this analogy, a racehorse is on a track. It knows exactly where it's going. It's practiced it time after time after time. It's been trained to win. A gracehorse doesn't have a track. It's like uncharted territory. And I really thought, it sounds kind of silly, but the analogy really fits because what I didn't anticipate in this, because I have control over all, right? I didn't anticipate the amount of grief I'm feeling for what's happened in the last 6 months. And I had this idea with grief in the past where it's like grief's over here, living's over here. And that's not true. It's like I can't step into something new unless I feel what I'm feeling. And is, you know, primal, or not even primal, but as, obvious as this may be, it wasn't obvious to me, nor is it obvious to most people that are in the midst of grief. So that's what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with the sadness and the grief of what's happened to my body the last 6 months, actually the last 9 months, but the surgeries all started 6 months ago. So I just, as usual, am sharing this for anybody else out there that's considering, wants to, slow down, change their course. Just know that when you change the course and you open up the gates, who knows what's going to happen. And that's part of what I wanted. I just didn't sign up for the grief, which is, I'm laughing now, but I've spent a lot of time the last couple of weeks, the last week certainly doing a lot of crying, and I'm reaching out and I'm getting support groups and I'm getting help because I know that if I bottle this up inside, it's just going to turn to depression. And which I can do, but that's not, this idea of stepping into grace means stepping into grief. And not only stepping into it, but doing it graciously. So that's where I am right now. So I will, stay tuned as always. And thanks so much for being on this journey with me. So hugs, 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 and be well. Ciao.